Hello, Enchanted Emerald. This is Melissa bringing you another reading, and this is going to be for the full moon in Aquarius that is happening on Sunday, August 22nd, 2021. So what we have here is our second full moon in Aquarius of this year. So it's actually a blue moon, and it's a sturgeon blue moon. And so with this, it's really something I wanted to talk about actually before we get started is that in the first full moon in Aquarius that we had on July 24th, 2021, I got the word liberation to describe that. Okay, so really feeling like that was a liberation of yourself, liberating yourself from these ridiculous standards that you were holding yourself to, and now you're really like embracing who you have been this entire time, but you were kind of hiding behind something. And so I really feel as though, you are stepping into your own a little bit more as this full moon comes in, okay? So really what I feel with this, the word self comes in to describe this full moon now, all right? And so I was shown a plant, and this seed has grown, and it's a little baby plant. It hasn't actually blossomed yet. There's no flowers on it, but there are leaves, okay? So it's sprouted. But I get the word uneasy with that. So what I'm feeling with that is that tensions are high to become this beautiful flower that you really want to be. And that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you're going through all of these motions, but now it's like do or die type feel, right? And so I feel also that you might be feeling like you're hanging on the edge of something, right? Like on the edge of like a cliff, like your fingers are like kind of hanging on there as tight as you can, and it's like grasping as best as you can, but you're about to fall from that cliff. That's what you might be feeling like, right? But I do feel like even though you're feeling like you can't hang on anymore, that's something that you should let go of, right? When we're coming off of that cliff, it's okay. Spirit will have that parachute to catch you, right? And so everything will work out. You have to let go of those old, outdated situations, those old, outdated people, right? You've done your work, you've done your inner work, you're growing, you have grown. And so as you level up, letting go of that is the next best thing, because then you're allowing space for something new and better to come in, which is a beautiful thing, right? We just get scared, we get caught in our fear. So what this is now I feel like you're not going to be putting time into things that you used to be putting time into. You're going to be focusing more on like, is this a worthy endeavor for me? Okay, so what I see with that is like an ice, like a piece of ice, and it's like melting, like I'm melting and melting away, right? These situations are falling away. You have to allow them to fall away or change shape, right? At least, right? You have the water from the ice cube still, it just changes shape. And so maybe this situation, you can hang on to that, but it will change shape. It has to mold and grow with you, right? And so I do feel as you step into your own a little bit, it's almost as if you're going to be reviewing things, where you're going to be thinking about this past, all these situations, kind of going over them in your mind. How can you improve? How can you modify it to level up with you? And I feel with this too, you're stepping into this space where you're more confident, you're more focused, you're more comfortable with who you are in that self, okay? And you're not afraid to take up space anymore, right? You're not afraid to tell people like it is, and I really like that. I see a shooting star with that too. It's almost as if whatever situation that was, with the shooting star, you see them and then they like dissipate and they're gone, right? So it's like lit up, it's beautiful, and then it dissipates and it's gone. So I feel like there are some situations that will come to an end, right? It lit up your life and it was beautiful while it lasted, but it also, it's meant to be a momentary spotlight, and now it has to go, right? It was meant to be there to help you, to shape you into who you are now, and now something different is going to come in, right? Because with every ending, there is a new beginning. And so I do feel like this full moon is going to be bringing in, a great space to connect with other people. Like attracts like, Spirit is saying. It's really wonderful. I think that there's going to be possible heart connections, love connections. I love it so much, because love wins, and love is exactly what we're here for. Love is all it is about, and I think we get caught up in a lot of other things, but I feel like you're going to really enjoy connecting, at least in this space, in this full moon. And so it has the potential to really bring in something new for you, as long as you're releasing what needs to be released, right? And that's what we do with our full moon. We release things, we review and release. And so, I feel like also there is a potential for some divine intervention, some grace to be given. And so, as things happen, it'll be happening for you, not to you, right? Looking at things and things coming in for you, and you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, this is such a blessing. Like, I've been waiting for this forever, and I can't believe it's happening. And so embracing that, right? I feel like there is a stroke of luck that is going to come in with this, of course, with the conjunction of Jupiter that is playing its role here. So yeah, I do feel, if you are feeling lucky, roll with it. I'm, not saying that you're going to win the lottery, but if you feel like you want to play the lottery, if you're feeling inspired to take that action to do so, do that, right? I feel that things will work out if you're following that intuition to do so, right? I do feel like there's an exchange of things. Things will start to slowly radiate out of your existence, and new things will come in for you. It might not come in exactly how you think it's supposed to look, and it might not directly replace that situation as that leaves, right? You might get like a smaller opportunity or a smaller situation come in, and it might be kind of what you're wanting, and it's going to be like a for now thing, and then the big stuff comes in later, right? So I feel like it's a roundabout way of getting what you want. Like, it won't necessarily be the exact situation that you want right away, but eventually it will get there. Or you might get an opportunity that will be presented to you. You'll say yes, and it will lead you to the big opportunity. So whether you get a job and it's not exactly what you want, but it leads you to a connection where somebody knows somebody and it gets you into a position or something like that. So however that resonates for you, I feel that this is something that could happen, okay? Now, to see exactly how this will play out in terms of what it is for your sign, I grouped them together based on, fire, earth, your element, okay? I did it that way rather than go through each and every one of the zodiac signs. So I asked Spirit for fire signs, your Aries, Sag, Leo. What is it that we need to know for the full moon for the fire signs? Aries, Sag, Leo. So Spirit is saying there's going to be a feeling of a divide and conquer with this, okay? I feel like you're going to have tasks before you, and you're going to maybe divvy up the responsibility, and through this you are going to feel more unified with other people, right? Okay, so there's going to be coffee and conversation, and there's going to be a lot of connection. You're going to be coming together though, and I feel that you're going to be very thorough in whatever tasks that you do with others. It's a need to explore the possibilities, and then also Spirit's saying to leave no stone unturned, okay? Making sure that all your bases are covered in terms of having your back, someone having your back, and someone bringing in this skill while you bring in this other skill. You're kind of like complementing one another, and so I think it's a beautiful dynamic that comes through this full moon, an opportunity that you're going to be working with other people as this plays out. So beautiful message for you, fire signs. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a great opportunity here with the full moon to, be bringing your ideals down into the physical. So bringing something that's abstract, an idea or a vision, and bringing it down into the physical realm, okay? So making it happen, right? Getting pedal to the metal, right? Now, I see a train with that. It's like all aboard, and the train's coming around the bend, and it's going full speed, and it's blowing its whistle. So there could be some travel involved with that, a lot of adventure, a romantic feel. I just love this. I do feel like it's been a long journey, a long spiritual journey. And now it's a lot of realizations that you've had where you're changing direction all of a sudden, maybe, right? Where you've reflected on the past and you realize all the common denominators of these past experiences and all of these lessons that are kind of coming to a culmination. You have this deeper understanding, and now you can take on life in a big way. And now as you take this direction change, you move into a new direction. You could be making more money, and taking things a lot more seriously. So I do feel that for earth signs, it's like money moves, maybe, right? And so I love that. Okay, so air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, really feeling for you that this is more of setting the bar high for yourself in terms of what it is that you want to achieve, okay? I do feel like this is a very chill vibe. I get the word like jive, right? I feel like it's a very chill vibe. You're not like going gung-ho, but I do feel like you have something that you want to achieve, and you're not going to settle until you achieve that. I think it's really important to be honest with yourself. I think that you're not going to be lying to yourself anymore. I do feel that at some point you have convinced yourself maybe to settle, and now you're not going to do that anymore, okay? And so I feel with this, it's more like you're going to be starting to see things come together slowly, right, with this full moon. And so like this little puzzle piece here, this little puzzle piece here, and you're starting to see it all come together into one big full puzzle, and it's all starting, you can see the picture coming together now, and it's giving you a lot of hope, and you're feeling really good about that. Now I see, that you're seeing that this hand and this hand, they go hand in hand, literally, like, or like this has to be there for this to happen, and so they go hand in hand. And so you're like learning the ropes, so to speak, of life or of the situation, right? And so it's like love and marriage, you can't have one without the other, I feel like. So I feel like you're going to be focusing on making memories and having adventures and things like that. You're starting to see that there's a lot more than what you've allowed yourself to experience in the past. So beautiful message here for you, air signs. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, I'm feeling like you are going to be reveling in the emotional highs. I feel like there's this eerie, placid, calm water, like not a ripple in the water at all for you, like absolutely calm. You are just going to love this full moon because it's going to feel so peaceful. Like you're going to feel like you're getting a break from your emotions a little bit, and I feel as though you're not going to get too excited about anything, but also on the same token, you know that it's coming, so you're enjoying your break. And when it does happen, when that break does end and somebody throws a rock or a pebble in the water and it starts to ripple, you'll feel more rejuvenated, having taken a break and gotten in touch with your emotions and things like that, and enjoyed the emotions and the emotional highs, and having the wonderful, loving conversations, vulnerable conversations with people at this time, that it will kind of propel you to be able to deal with those emotional lows later on when things start to go a little bit awry, okay? So beautiful message there for you as well, water signs. So I hope that this full moon message meets you well. As always, I set that intention. So if this helps you or resonates with you in some shape or form, I'd love to hear from you. If you'd hit me in the comments, I'd love to hear that. And as always, take what resonates, leave the rest. Not all general readings can resonate for everybody, but if you're interested in your own personal reading, I'd love to be able to do that for you. You can hit me up at the website below to book your own personal reading, or you can hit me up at enchantedemeraldny@gmail.com. As always, I will be back with another read for you guys again soon. Thank you so much. Take care.